When you recognize that, you can live in peace and harmony with one another, co-create with each other, and support each other, and your world can be one that is more attractive for extraterrestrial beings to come and visit and even live in. That's the world you are in the process of creating, no matter how it might look right now. Welcome to the Reality Revolution. I'm your host, Brian Scott. It is a lovely day to return to the amazing channelings of the creators. The creators are channeled by Daniel Scranton, and you can find these channelings at danielscranton.com. It is an honor to get to read these channelings. I believe they carry deep wisdom and mind-blowing information about ascension and reality creation and our path as we shift into the new earth. Daniel's been channeling the creators from the very beginning, over 15 years ago. And you can read more from the creators in Daniel's recent book, Create the Reality of Your Dreams in 7 Simple Steps, which carries some profound wisdom from the creators. These are recent channelings that cover a variety of topics, including 3-Eye Atlas and the thousands of spaceships to follow. Consider what's coming. You don't know what it is. When will ET show up and co-create with you? Why would you play this human game? What are the creators doing for humanity right now? And so much more. The 3-Eye Atlas and the thousands of spaceships to follow. We are here for you. We are the creators. We are a 12th dimensional collective of non-physical beings, and we are here to help. We are always wondering what it is that will spur humanity on for more of your ascension, more of your spiritual evolution, more of your integration of all aspects of who and what you really are. We are here to inform you that your ability to speculate about what it is that you have on your hands with 3-Eye Atlas is one of those ways in which you are doing a tremendous amount of integration work. You have, of course, been following the path of this interstellar comet, and many of you have been listening to all the speculation about what it is, what it means, and what the end result of this kind of contact will be. You are looking to your skies more now because of it. You are considering your place in the galactic community more now because of it. You're going to be discovering more of your roots within this galaxy because of it, and while those discoveries may not come directly from 3-Eye Atlas, you still have used it appropriately, and you will continue to do so. You are doing what you need to do and responding in the appropriate ways to all the prompts that you're getting from this beautiful universe of ours. You are responding to the ideas that are being put out there by 3-Eye Atlas in an appropriate way. You are asking yourselves whether something resonates with you or not. You're asking yourselves how this theory feels. And this is important for you to do now because there is so much more to come. You're going to need to continue to use your discernment in deciding what something means to you and for humanity as the years progress. This is not a test, but it is a stepping stone. It is a stepping stone to so much more. And some of you recognize that from the very beginning, and others of you have been on a journey in regards to it that has involved many twists and turns. You're now starting to settle in collectively around this phenomenon that is happening in the sky above. Imagine how much more work there will be for you to do when you are seeing in the skies is clearly a spaceship, and then several spaceships, and then hundreds and thousands of spaceships. There will be a lot of integrating going on at those times as well, but for now, do continue to ask yourselves questions about your origins, your place in the galaxy and the universe, your family members that exist out there on other planets, on moons, and even on space stations. You certainly have a lot of relatives out there on ships that you will be meeting soon enough, but for now, you've given yourselves a taste for what is to come, and you are demonstrating to yourselves that you can have an experience like this without widespread panic. So congratulations. Do continue to move forward with your evolution of consciousness as it pertains to all beings and bodies that are not of planet Earth. We are the creators, and we love you very much. Consider what's coming. You don't know what it is. We are here for you. We are the creators. We are a 12th dimensional collective of non-physical beings, and we are here to help. We know that you are struggling in many areas of your lives. We also know that your struggle does serve a purpose, no matter what it is you're struggling in regards to. And no matter how you are struggling, there is a message for you in the circumstances and in your response to the circumstances. Sometimes you're meant to struggle your way right into a state of being of surrender. When you give up the struggle, you let go of resistance. And when you let go of resistance, you allow in more of the help that you need, more of the help that you've been asking for, and more of the help that you didn't even know that you wanted or were asking for. It can all come, and often does come as a result of you tiring yourselves out with struggle. Now, of course, you also have to ask yourself the question of, why do I feel the need to struggle? Maybe it is because of your programming, something that you have taken on as a belief from your family or from a society or from your friends and family group. Maybe your religion has taught you that it is good to struggle. Wherever you got this idea from, it is a good idea for you to examine it so you can let that go as well. Let go of the idea that got you into the state of struggle in the first place, so you don't create another circumstance for yourself 6 months down the road where you find yourself once again struggling your way into surrender. Why is it so important for you to surrender? It is important for you to recognize that you're going about something in a way that does not serve you. And since it is the only way you can think of to face circumstances in your life, you will need to eventually surrender in order to give up on that idea that has you struggling so much. You need to let go in order to go with the flow, and you need to relax and let go of tension and anxiety in order to let in more of what it is that you have coming to you. You all have help. You all have helpers. You all have that which you have asked for that is trying to get to you through your resistance, through your tension, through your clenching up. So letting go is not giving up on what you want. It's giving up on the way you've been going about getting what you want. What you want is coming. It may not be coming in the timing that you want it to, and may not be coming in the packaging that you will recognize. It may not come through the avenue that you have determined it must come, but it is coming. So just relax and let it in. And stop thinking so hard about all the ways in which you can come up with to solve your problems, because you are only showing yourself how limited your mind can be in its thinking. As you relax and open to all the myriad ways in which your life can be in the flow, then you allow yourselves to go with that flow and experience the grand plan. The plan of your soul, the plan of Source. Source created you and your life and had a very good reason for doing so. And so if you are struggling in your life, then there is something about your life you are in resistance to. And you need to look at that so that you can be a part of God's plan. That doesn't mean that you never have your free will. It doesn't mean that you don't get a say and don't get a vote. You do. And if what you are asking for and choosing is in the flow, then it comes easily to you. When it is not in the flow, it is usually because there is something better that you cannot imagine. And when you can accept that, when you can accept the limitations of your mind, then you can get more excited about what will come that you cannot possibly imagine, because it goes beyond anything you've ever experienced before. Isn't that wonderful? Isn't it wonderful to consider what's coming when you don't know what it is, but you can feel for it. You can feel for the rightness of it. Do that more often than you struggle, and you'll be living a life of ease. You'll be living in the flow, and you will know that your place is in the gigantic plan that Source had for all of us when it dreamt all this up. We are the creators. We love you very much. When will ET show up and co-create with you? We are here for you. We are the creators. We are a 12th dimensional collective of non-physical beings, and we are here to help. We are essentially your non-physical selves. We are here to assist you and support you with non-physical energy, and we want you to know that you are supported by all who are in the non-physical. No one in our realm is playing favorites. No one is supporting only those who believe in them or worship them. We want to support each and every one of you because we know that your lives are supporting us, helping us, giving us more to create and more to focus upon. It is a beautiful relationship that we have. Now, we also want you to recognize that you have a lot of help in the physical realm. You are not meant to do it all alone so that you can get all the credit and all the accolades. You are meant to come together to collaborate. It is the way of the new earth, the fifth dimension, fourth density. You are meant to come together, not to separate, not to draw lines in the sand, not to fight over who's right and who's wrong, and who did what to whom. When you let go of all of that and you recognize that your physical counterparts are also there helping you, teaching you, reflecting to you exactly what you need them to, then you can start living a life that looks a lot more like the life you've always dreamt of. You don't have to see anyone as your enemy or your obstacle, your nemesis, or someone that you need to defeat in some way in order to get what you want. Other people in the physical realm often challenge you, and therefore they look like they are against you and not working on your behalf, but everyone is, and everyone is doing so by agreement and by your invitation. And when you start to see your fellow humans in that way, more of them can show up to be your collaborators, to be the ones you do agree with and want to co-create with. And so that is the journey for many of you now who look around and say, we are divided. You don't have to be. You don't have to see disagreeing with someone on certain topics as meaning that they are on the other side and you are against them. You don't have to convince anyone that you are right. You can live your life the way you want to live it and allow everyone else to do the same, and recognize that there is power in diversity. Variety is the spice of life, and Source didn't create everyone to be a little different from everyone else for no good reason. See your different vantage points as serving you, and recognize that when you come together with others who are of like mind, that too is being orchestrated from above. You are getting help from the non-physical to bring you together with others who are in the physical, who you can co-create with, who are meant to work together, who are meant to see unity as one of your biggest strengths. And you are meant to recognize that the things you think are important enough to divide you are never that important. What is important is what unites you, what brings you all together. You are all the fabric of the same universe and aspects of the same one being. When you recognize that, you can live in peace and harmony with one another, co-create with each other, and support each other, and your world can be one that is more attractive for extraterrestrial beings to come and visit and even live in. That's the world you are in the process of creating, no matter how it might look right now. We are the creators and we love you very much. Why would you play this human game? We are the creators. We are a 12th dimensional collective of non-physical beings, and we are here to help. We access so much as we connect with all of you there on Earth in this very moment. Because who you are in this very moment is different from who you were in 5 minutes ago. And we want you to take that in and to realize that you have to keep up with you because you are expanding and changing so quickly. Now you get to decide who you are becoming as well. And when you are awake, you realize that you are deciding in each moment who you want to be, and sometimes who you believe you can be. And when you can continue to spread yourself out because you believe more is possible, that expansion is really an expansion of your sense of self that you think of when you think of yourself. As you continue to do this more consciously and deliberately, it gets easier. You're not meant to repeat the same experiences as the same versions of you over and over again. And that means if you keep having the same circumstances coming up in your experience over and over again, you still need to change. It means that you need to make a new choice in how you respond to those circumstances. Then you move up a level and you expand out further, and you know yourself a little bit more as source energy. And you have new circumstances, some of which you will like and others will challenge you to once again change and become more and choose differently. And that's the game you're playing with yourselves. No one else is playing the game for you. You're not the puppet at the end of the strings of some puppeteer in the sky. It's always you. And you are meant to expand that idea of what is meant by the self so that you can see that it's always been you. It's just the larger you, the whole you, the more complete you. And as you align with that, you, then you make the better choices. You respond in the ways that serve you better. This is the game of mastery. This is a game that only masters would dare play, and the stakes are high. You are told that you could die and you could go to hell for eternity there on Earth. You have to contend with all of that as you move through the maze, the labyrinth that is your life experience. And so you've made it an exciting game, a challenging game, and ultimately a very satisfying game when you realize what the rules are. And it becomes easier to play the game that you're playing when you realize that you are meant to go beyond the limitations that the game seems to be placing upon you. And you know that those tricks are to do that. You just have to make the choices to do them. You have to choose to take on a new perspective, to forgive, to meditate, to take time for yourself to heal, to process, and clear old stuck emotions, to examine your beliefs. These are the ways you move beyond the limitations and you become the higher you, the higher self, that you were always underneath it all, and that you will always be in a state of becoming. There will always be a higher self for you to move into next, and that's what makes the game fun, and eternal, and expansive, and infinite, and we are all fortunate to play it. We are all aspects of Source, different game pieces who get to experience all of this for the fun of it, which is why you would play any game that you play. We are the creators and we love you very much. What are the creators doing for humanity right now? We are here for you. We are the creators. We are a 12th dimensional collective of non-physical beings, and we are here to help. We understand you even when you think you are being unclear. You communicate much more than you know you do, because you feel that your communication is limited by what you can say or type or hand gesture. But you are communicating so much to the entire universe in each and every moment of your existence. And we are in a dimension as a non-physical collective consciousness to be able to perceive what it is you are putting out. We know that humanity is asking for quite a bit. And we also know that we are here to help you receive what it is that you have asked for. We put you into a higher vibrational state of being by mesmerizing you with our words and sounds, our tone and our frequency. And then you can allow more in because you have put your attention on something that is at least neutral and possibly even positive by your definition. You are accessing more of your own knowledge and wisdom when you tune in to the likes of us. We cannot take credit for everything that you receive when you are tuned into one of our transmissions. You like to give the non-physicals a lot of credit and at times even a lot of blame for what you do and do not receive. But for those of you who allow us to do what we are here to do, you understand how much you benefit from giving attention to that which is non-physical, that which is higher vibrational, and that which is full of energy, information, teachings, and spirit. We don't care if you give us your attention or if you give it to Pleiadians. We just want you to recognize the mechanism that is at work here so that you can benefit more greatly from it. You have the ability to receive more that you have been asking for by visualizing, by meditating, by sitting outside and staring at a cloud. There are so many ways that you have of loosening your tight grip of control and allowing in more that humanity wants and needs at this time. You don't have to worry about whether we are listening or offering up that which you have asked for, and you can give yourselves a lot more of the credit because you do deserve the credit when you receive something that you've asked the non-physicals for. We co-create with you. We benefit from all of you that are living. We get inspired by you and we want to return the favor. We want to inspire you into a state of receptivity so that you can know without a shadow of a doubt that what you have created is on its way to you. We invite you to commune with whatever puts you in a relaxed state, whatever opens you up more, and whatever gives you more confidence in your ability to create your reality and receive those manifestations that you desire. We are happy to be a part of this journey with you, and we wholeheartedly believe in all of you and in your abilities, and we invite you to believe in yourselves as much as we believe in you. We are the creators, and we love you very much. The creators are calling you. We are the creators. We are a 12th dimensional collective of non-physical beings, and we are here to help. We know how precious you all are to Source, and we look upon all of you through the eyes of Source as best we can. We always seek to engage with who you really are, and we call you to the light and the love that you are by doing so. We, of course, would like for all of you to feel that truth of who you really are inside of you, and then make your decisions, and then take your actions, and then write that email or send that text. When you shift your perception of yourself, and you see yourself through the eyes of Source as best you can, you are then more likely to do so when you look upon another. And you do want to engage with the best of everyone. You want to engage with who they really are rather than who they have been pretending to be in this life most of the time. And so when you think of someone who is in your life, thinking of them in those moments when they are completely aligned, when they are in the flow, when they are being in the best version of themselves that they can be, and let go of the rest that is not them. That is not the true self speaking and acting in the world. Do that for them and do it for yourself, and change the reality that you are experiencing in the process. You will feel good right away. You will notice the change in how you feel by taking these simple, small steps. But then you may wonder, when will my reality change? When will my life get better? Be patient and know that when you do it for the reason of wanting to feel better, wanting to know and experience viscerally who you really are, then everything else falls into place for you. And it will be easier for you to do so when you are not waiting, impatiently watching the clock and wondering. When you are doing those things, you have shrunk back down to the pretend self, the false self, because that aspect of you, that version of you, can doubt. Stay in the knowing of who you really are and who everyone else really is for as long as you can, and you will notice the changes happening outside of you. But they will be the bonus, the cherry on top of the sundae. It is a feeling that you are after. It was always a feeling. And you can give yourselves the feeling that you are after no matter what is happening or not happening in your world or in any given moment. Remember that. And you will feel the truth of what we are giving you right now, guiding you, showing you how it's done, and prompting you to be in that space more of the time. Because as we said, we are calling you, inviting you to the light, and you know by how you feel whether you are moving in that direction. Slow down. Pay attention, listen, and be aware, and trust that all you ever need to do is continue moving toward the light that you are. We are the creators, and we love you very much. 100% of people do this 100% of the time. We are here for you. We are the creators. We are a 12th dimensional collective of non-physical beings, and we are here to help. We create all the time, and we know what we do. We have zero doubt. We have 100% belief in ourselves as creator beings. We would like to share with you what it feels like so that you can begin to experience it within yourselves. We would like for you to know in your bodies, in your cells, in your bones, that you are creating 100% of your reality 100% of the time. If you can feel that truth and know it to be true, then you won't need to give any power to anything outside of you in a positive or negative way. Many people believe that if only this person were elected, then everything would be different in my reality. Or they believe, if only I had this, then everything would be different in my reality. In other words, something has to exist outside of them that has more power than they do in order for them to be able to change everything. And nothing could be further from the truth. You are there to demonstrate to yourselves who and what you really are. You are there to experience it. One of the ways that you can experience who and what you really are is by creating something. Most of you are very creative as children. You create games and toys out of just about everything, and at some point you stop doing that. You start believing in the economy, or you start believing in a particular process, a particular practice, and you think that if you do it long enough, you might get what you want. You put the power in the practice or the process, or whether the economy is doing well or not. You need to remember who and what you really are as aspects of Source in order to know without a doubt that you are creating your reality, and you can create it to be different from what it is right now. What you are experiencing of your reality right now is a reflection to you of what you've been believing to be true. And if you want to see something different out there, all you have to do is change what's going on inside of you. And you can experience the reality you want to experience. You can go deeper, further, beyond where you have been before and where your ancestors have been before. And in order to do so, you simply need to believe in yourselves. Now, one of the ways in which you can accomplish this is by seeing what other people have been able to create. And if you can get inspired by them rather than being jealous of them, you can also create what they have created. You also can feel within yourselves for the truth of who you really are and recognize that you are much more than just a human being in a physical body. You are very much a non-physical being, an infinite and eternal being, and you are a being who ultimately knows that nothing is outside of your grasp, because nothing really and truly exists outside of you. You are creating it all with your own energy, with your own soul. And so what tends to hold most of you back are your memories. You remember how things didn't turn out the way that you wanted them to, or you remember that you tried that once before and it didn't work. You remember the times that you failed and you focus on those much more than your successes. Why do you do that? Most people do it because they think they have to fix themselves. But instead, you need to remember who you really are. And you need to remind yourselves that sometimes things don't work out the way you thought they would because there is something better. And sometimes they don't work out in the timing that you thought they would because it's not the divine perfect timing. Give yourselves an opportunity to prove yourselves that you are very capable beings, very powerful beings, and you can align with anything that you put your focus on, your attention on. Now, in our reality, everything manifests instantaneously, and that does make it easier for us to know that we are creating our reality all the time. When you have to wait for something to manifest, that's usually when doubt creeps in. Our advice is to forget about what it is that you just told the universe you want and go play like a child would with whatever you can find to play with. And then you will see how easily things can manifest into your reality. It happens all the time. We are the creators, and we love you very much. So let's bring all of this together, because the creators have given us some profound insights in these messages. And there's a thread there that I think is really important to recognize. The big theme running through all of this is that you are creating 100% of your reality 100% of the time. The creators have zero doubt about this. They want us to feel that truth in our bodies, in our cells, in our bones. And when you really get that, when you stop giving your power away to politicians, to the economy, to circumstances, to what someone else did or didn't do, everything shifts. Now here's where it gets interesting. They're also talking about 3I Atlas, the interstellar object that's captured so much attention. And they're saying, look, whether this turns out to be what some people speculate or not, it's serving you. It's a stepping stone. It's getting you to look up. It's getting you to consider your place in the galactic community. It's getting you to use your discernment. And that's important because there's more coming. They're talking about spaceships, not one, but hundreds, thousands. And when that happens, there's going to be a lot of integrating to do. So consider this practice. Consider this you demonstrating to yourself that you can handle this kind of phenomenon without widespread panic. In my interview with Daniel, he mentioned that through his different channelings, he's convinced that we're going to have real contact that's undeniable within the next 2 years. I don't think we're ready for it, but I'm excited to see it. But here's what I really want you to take away from this episode. The creators keep coming back to this idea of surrender. Not as giving up on what you want, but giving up on the way you've been going about getting what you want. Many of us are struggling right now. And they're saying, yes, the struggle serves a purpose. Sometimes you need to struggle your way right into surrender. You exhaust yourself trying to control everything, and then finally you let go. And in that letting go, the resistance drops and everything you've been asking for can finally flow to you. But you don't have to wait until you're exhausted. You can choose to let go now. You can examine that belief that says growth requires struggle, that spirituality means suffering, that you have to earn what you receive. What you want is coming. It may not come in the timing you expect. It may not come in the packaging you recognize. It may not come through the avenue you've determined it must come through, but it's coming. And often the reason it hasn't arrived is because there's something better, something you can't even imagine because it goes beyond anything you've experienced before. That's how it's been in my life. That's exciting when you think about it. What if the delay isn't a denial? What if it's a redirect to something greater than your mind could conceive? The creators also remind us that we're not playing this game alone. We have non-physical helpers. They are calling us toward the light, putting us in higher vibrational states just by engaging with these transmissions. But we also have physical helpers, other humans. And this is where many of us get stuck. We look around and see division. We see people who disagree with us and we make them the enemy. The creators are saying that the fifth dimension, the new earth, is all about collaboration. It's about coming together. You don't have to see everyone as your adversary. You don't have to convince anyone you're right. You can live your life the way you want and allow everyone else to do the same. That's what we're seeing in my events when we bring people together in these events. That is the new earth. So if you can, participate in a retreat, in a meditation group, or come to one of my events. And when you do that, when you shift within yourself in this way, more collaborators show up. The people you actually want to co-create with start appearing in your reality. They also give us the beautiful metaphor about the game. You are the player. You are the game piece. You are source energy having this experience. And the game is about mastery, choosing who you become in each moment. You're the infinite player, responding differently to circumstances, expanding your sense of self until you recognize you've been the whole thing all along. So what's the practical takeaway? Stop waiting. Stop watching the clock. Stop wondering when it's going to happen. Instead, go play like a child would. Get creative. Get absorbed in something. Forget about what you told the universe you wanted and let it surprise you. The creators say that in their reality, everything manifests instantaneously. For us, there's a delay. And that's where doubt creeps in. But if you can stay in the knowing of who you really are, if you can keep moving toward the light, the external changes will come. That'll be the bonus, the cherry on top. The real prize is the feeling. It's always been about the feeling. So I'll leave you with this. The creators are calling you. They are inviting you to see yourself through the eyes of Source, to see everyone else through those same eyes, to trust that you are exactly where you need to be, playing a game that only masters would dare to play. And you're winning. Even when it doesn't feel like you are winning. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of this community. If this resonated with you, share with someone who needs this. Put in the comments your favorite part of this channeling. And remember, you are the reality revolution. Before we go, I wanted to remind you that we still have a few tickets available to our event in Newark, New Jersey on February 27th through March 1st, a live in-person event. I would love to see you there. It's designed to shift you into your greatest timeline. Now is the best time to join the Reality Revolution community on School. We have weekly coaching sessions and exclusive content with trainings that are designed around my episodes. Now is the time to join us. You can find the link in the description. It's at school.com/reality revolution. Be sure to subscribe to my second YouTube channel, The Brian Scott Musical Experience, where I'm sharing music on a weekly basis, designed to transform you by listening to it. I have art that you can find at my art website, which is www.newearth.art. I'm sending all my light and love to everyone listening, imagining you in the new earth with me, and welcome to the Reality Revolution. felt it. That pull, like you're supposed to be somewhere else. Someone else. Like there's a version of your life that's already happening and you're just watching it from the wrong side of the glass. What if that version isn't somewhere else? What if it's right here, waiting for you to step into it? Not through years of work, not through more information, through a single moment of actual shift. Three days, one room. Everything changes. The East Coast finally has a door, and it's opening on February 27th. The question isn't whether you're ready, it's whether you'll answer.